Hello, I'm Dion. Welcome to my studio. I'm really excited to have you here with me today. I'm going to be guiding you through some ideas about how to think about my garden. So that's going to be different things for different people. We've got lots of different people contributing to this project at the Museum of Oxford. So all different ages, but all thinking about this shared experience of what my garden might mean to you. So I'm going to be talking to you about using these, which are watercolour pencils, and these are lovely because they've got lots and lots of different uses. And we're going to be looking at the lovely artwork created by our young friends that are going to be using recycled materials, and they're going to be using some different coloured pipe cleaners to make these wonderful creations. So we're going to be taking some inspiration from this and really thinking about what my garden might mean to you.
So this first box, this first question asks about sharing a favourite garden memory. So this could contain anything. It could be something that happened quite recently, it could be something from quite a long time ago. It might be that you'd like to draw that memory in this space, or it might be that you'd like to write about it. It might be that you want to put lots and lots of just words in there that you can think of when you think of that memory from a garden space. You might like to collage in this space as well. So if there's any newspapers or magazines that you can cut up, and you can put in any pictures that you can think of when you think of a lovely garden space. So it's just really about capturing a really nice memory. And this second question is asking what you'd like to see in the artwork. So really about the visual. So what colours you'd like to see in the artwork, whether it's animals, whether it's birds, but it's still thinking about a garden space. So what is it from a garden that you really, really enjoy that you'd like to see within the artwork? So that's going to be different for everybody, but it's really about putting words or drawings or cut out materials into these boxes to help capture your ideas for us to use. You can do that using the watercolour pencils, or you can use whatever you have at home. It's completely up to you. We'd just love to see your ideas. So this is inspired by the lovely sculptures that have been created by the children. So this is a drawing to work over with the watercolour pencils of the children's artwork, but to create your own. So we've got watercolour pencils here, which are lovely to slowly build up those brilliant colours. So it might be that you'd like to dip your pencil directly into the water, or you might like to add your pencil and then use a wet tissue or something to move the colours around. But it's great just to start nice and light so that you can slowly build those colours up, and you can also add detail over the top. So the watercolour pencils are really nice to use the side of them to create those big, bold areas of colour. And then also to use the tip of them to add a bit more detail, or if you want a sharper edge. You can use a paintbrush if you'd like, or tissues, wet tissues, and using the pencils slowly over the top is just as good. So it might be that once you've created that base colour, you want to start adding in a bit more detail. So adding in a bit more depth by adding a slightly darker colour to add a bit more detail and texture to it in places. And then keep working over the top and into it to add as much information as you'd like to about the colours of the flowers that you can see or imagine that you'd like to be in the artwork. And then you can keep this masterpiece to put up at home and to enjoy.